When I say hi, all sports, GHL, YouTube, Yamiato Masanso. Anyway, Champion, of course, I'm here because the latest sports stories or what I will say, your bohun komo. Yababo ni mani bebre, na yababo, Jama Daruma. Inti ne was say, your coca, that stories, Nibiri, Sanso, Eddie Bro. A lot of things in ACC interviews, right after the Madrid lose from Paris Saint-Germain by 4-0. Nieman bebre, ACC, of course, we gathered all of them, transfer stories, and that is why this is your usual back to back latest sports updates. Yanantie. But say, and then me best start the story and so let me comb through what is happening this morning and see before because Spain. But say only a good Vinicius Junior so there's a one we game ni be do 4-0 no. What had you be a camera no koto Real Madrid for bench. Na bench one a koto you know. Na Vini can be a check Kamavinga. But na Vini or Sray. In terms of who is a camera and done so not in Sakata. Nini. But what I say, aha. Neno Kofoko Chaba no say, I dainty na who Vini, nan say more. One Boshi in the last game. Na 4-0. Udi who will be crown a Catawano or Sray. Ama camera into the moody good Vini so giddy. Hey, and then name a cost of Madrid in Yasam Kempa. Maybe I made it in that bro. Transfer so soon, some of course were there. Yes, Petiania Muhammad Kudus, Sobey Medicals. Yes, Petit Anthony Elanga, Sobey Medicals, Newcastle. Yes, Petit moves be brave, me the one some made bro. Tibu Kutua, Father Mame. Tibu Kutua say, PSG for no, almost suffocate or Madrid for no with pressing. Tibu Kutua de, me penasem because on fast someone says, or can I gain Tibu Kutua, or can I be brutal? Also, kind of crack. PSG for press no win to me. And also omu Real Madrid press no. And PSG press no. The difference will move bebre. It's a game no. Open difference ono ne da goal. Also Madrid press no na PSG for press no na correct pa. Or say omu Madrid no kind of correct. Omu press yi kra. And only a dear how Madrid yi pa. And also okokache Dembele say Dembele aden na utu rika bebrebe sa aden na o press ye bebrebe sa also o catch Dembele sa aden na Dembele edrimika ne press ne eteti wo mo sa o say ade a wehu no e was Madrid for start say omo ye omo press ni ye papa isan say press no esa so omo start say omo press as a team no munyan they are no mo ye ye ni ntan de Tibu Kutua no waka na adwen no ne de master aka na adwen ti say wo hwe na wo ne nya adwen say ne wa lie. Wachechana dream bebre. Hakimi Kradi. Hakimi, I think he meant me see the interview back. He also said something with regard to what Tibu Kutua said. Hakimi say, someone when the entire team is running now, I'm all running in the same direction. Into a bois, Emma, pressing on me, a simple pa. I know you are some Hakimi and so a kind, so you can imagine say, as some Tibu Kutua kind. Trodo. Now, Mami Eda Militao, and I liked Militao because Obabebo Boni he played well. Your point, you know, so he owned that. Okay, interview. Original Central for and then the Casa Kama so a year. Maybe because I'm for do not want to blame on can't. Almost as so blame woman. Maybe I know so count Ebama now you're bold enough to go and do the interview. But Tibu Kutua also went there and spoke to the press. Well, Eda Militao no mkobi sanse before Beka gave him one no. Sankasa, how do you feel? And also saying you feel good. Ohun se nim pomune sisi so. Osan say also na easy. Say we proud tin ko ba no asan so aba nya ASL. Or say it was very very tough but Nini name no say you feel say or you're very stronger. And unti and na person be ball no be helping the teammate the idea e here na ye pa. And I say feel say game now boy you know. PSG for no start well. It sounds say the intensity of their press no na e hard ye pa but omo no na say omo lack the ability to play the ball from the back and face so strength and physicality no na Madrid say dey na any omo part from the beginning of the game and only idea of feel say a hard ye pa but ni nyina mu na wo so ye focus no mo learn from omo mistake and on be say na mistakes na wo kan ye wo center backs for yi Rudiger ne Asensio mistakes is and as mistakes in the are normal, parts of football. Obienwa, ko jina park no so a obepe so be mistake. But sad ye no esi na Jabi Alonso e no makasa e dressing room. Jabi Alonso aka kire mo say obi anye focused enye hwede esi bia no obi anfonto ni china afei omunya more focused on enema eda omani mesan say enema bebre eda omani mu a e wo so Madrid for no omo ehwe ye e no e nsam a no so e kan for Jabi Alonso ni tin mechichem what I say because yeah be chichem bebre but me pese me kan nyina so church me chichem me ye kakra na me the stories afra nti me be fra what I say Jabi Alonso hey na Jabi Alonso no mko bi san say papa say results no mu be ye fi mu trimu kra no movie on na and also moving on they will do it na mum results na dey omure fida se ball no boy no magis out results na dey and dey anya don be omure before say the team needs a total reset. The team needs a total reset. And on to also can say the bad news are war at the Madrid fans and say this defeat won't be their last defeat. Ome lusu bebre nemum I was omujitum sa lusu you learn from your mistakes. And only a Johnny boys in Aquacasa say losing it it's going to be parts because game no more of course you cannot say you no lose game but the year partner say us lose game no wasua on form so a we ye no and na betimi abo no be say there pa na usua free game na mo lose 4-0 what did you learn from the game and I say at the moment we need proper break. I think this isn't the start of the season, but rather the end of the season. After just 3 weeks, I believe I can draw a positive lesson from this period, not from today. And see, coach, you know, and I can also say we hear a proper break. What I say, after 3 weeks, I want Madrid. It makes me I draw positive lessons from Niamana AC. And so I said, we go cry the near say, wait, and the start of the season. Then we the end of the season. It makes me to break, you know. And of course, over here, na afe wait me aye Niama yipa. I don't be saying no, I'm to also be saying say, inti there pa ne ba ya, total collapse sir. Niama ni jigu yes sir. And I say, you starting game no one stand back and say about say after 2-0. And no who say especially coming back against this Paris Saint-Germain game because the first 10 minutes and Yaman Koyan Farmer the place and cross it total collapse on who ye in the first 10 minutes. But me no a lessons are omo ko nafi omo akwa learn so mistakes the first 10 minutes first 25 minutes what really happened e me Madrid for no and so e san from so and am ko bi san say o front three no e am from so say o start sa Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, and Gonzalo Garcia na, and I say, Ojetum, it was a mistake. And on business say, oh, regret our entire selection now because first front three they were the entire selections were. As and I said that I never regret the decisions I have to make. You have to accept them. I wanted it. Or said Darby. I know business say now, as a man I can't share Luka Modric. And I say, I pass Luka Modric, or say goodbye with this kind of result. Or say, aha, papa. Nebum, the Metinya can say, Luka Modric, or a legend. A man for want to remember him for this result. Nebum, we will remember him for the entire things he did at Real Madrid. And only other positive kakra, or bet media free, but nan kobenya in Kawama Luka Modric, ending the year pa, no be sense positive. What results in the way and also we want to build a team that plays at one unit, united and engaged. This statement I love it. So super say or building a team. Omunyina bought in one unit. Omunyina bought united and yes omo bought now we nam high corporate na bako are relaxing and nam dem because opeso build a team. Ye nyina ye kwa ye nyina ye ko together and no and any idea e was what club World Cup ya wabu. I say it's been very, very tough at the man. Nemum, yen train, na yen shed ye be silty, so ujafo. changes the way we pa we drop brutal me be bring kind be bebro esa ye gina fa ko achepa hands of flake nyame antomo a ene wakatse the holidays in short into oba wakache ni technical guys ni master obi a mrantem sanka Sunday no be shia no be ene esa so munyina ba na adwuma no omehase inti yesa hands of flake waton kra de ache na mpanyifo no se master wa wo achire ne start say wo full play na ba wa wo ben so na wa ba Honafi because players to be there some catch us here about best 6 players in you so must start some pre-season in tam kra Lami Yamal eda so ewo that's of China nyame adumo no so obeba on say ni birthday party no they are 12 you know 12 of this month should be around best Saturday yeah I think so inti the birthday kramate say streamers are hold we invite his speed ya can some the dada but yes so asan so inform or notify all those coming say obienu abema pini ama o de phone akwa bibi because streamers dey ya na mo the camera sim so that nti me de obi betimi de so obi bet sneaky video phone dia call hope mudie na Lami Yamal hwe na asema nkoba o Lami Yamal na emu no why interview bebre obisan say next achievements a wo pese wo achieve pa ye den and also say na attention ni nyina World Cup na nkasa World Cup no next year pese oje World Cup no with Spain and any ade say ehia ni ye pa pese onyanka na ni beje and obisan say wo favorite boot pa ye the boot out the boy very comfortable ye den and also say Adidas F50 no or say so the baller no very comfortable in any case or say send you see shapy boot no na energy we no the partnership with Adidas has been successful for him into no they be announcing Adidas na obeto so ene o ma ye dwuma so no the dream ni nyina no say they be a ugina park no so ball and only idea ehia ni ye pa on hwehwe nchen and ko bisa ne say na o balance school with football and also training and the crucial thing at the man or training very well because park no so idea here ni say or footballers or more lifespan is pa into park ni so here ni ye pa and also at the same time or jitum say studying is also important name or no ni dream pa ni football utum say akwa we school here and na like cra and I say or by China ni China when ye pa cities na what China no okowa or feeling very very comfortable or say the cities in China the future of the world is say enema ono hu say we say enche bedru no China wo kro modru ho dada inti he would want to visit more cities but very unfortunate to say he will need to go back nebom China e bibi obesan so aba ho bi ba because enema no buy na obehu ye no de ni age ye pa na so yo mate anyway we check Mundo Deportivo newspaper na esoro o say Bayern Munich any Fenerbahce a very, very offensive on Barcelona's target. Marcus Rashford and Luis Diaz. Since Omuchrim say, send a Bayern Munich and Fenerbahce for near break about Barcelona targets and Yanheni ebe harding. And Fifi or Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona by 4-0 and also a capture. Kama na ultimu say die atwetwe pa no mo de twetwe Barcelona enti no ya Mundo Deportivo newspaper ono so di abano no hwe make Barcelona nsam no makacho be for 1 week ni me update about Camp Nou bia me kacho say Camp Nou no nsam ho ni nyina na kire say mpanyifo na City Council for no still no ano omo ma Barcelona approval. Inti one Gampa Cup no Barcelona for pressure pa omu hu de so by this time. What I've been told is nyame aduma next week City officials for no say omne fire officials for no be ba am so aba be inspection to say dey bia Ghana we see building business say fire service for no so ba no be inspection am approval na dey so be ba ho City Council for no almost stretching Barcelona for say we are going to use just 35,000 capacity for the one Gampa. Still, no decision yet. I ask them, Luis Enrique no mkobisa and say, Papa, share what to say, go for the good Jabi Alonso, so say, oh, hey, what's that coach? And I was, oh, and then I go for yes, Jabi Alonso, and I'm feeling was starting. Also having a Jabi Alonso was started. Obey here pre-season. Onyanya pre-season. We crowd they say just tournaments now. But so here pre-season pa ama netimi abo no so ono project no start say yache. Into why would you want to compare ono no project? Why that to that of Jabi Alonso's project after the was start. Into amount for enya which information say Jabi Alonso a good coach. Obey here now for with me build and now time Florentino Perez every stadium war. Ako central phobies and say papa na say who feel saying and I say omo ye Real Madrid omo moral and drop it down say we are Real Madrid our moral and drop it down. Well of course nyame antomo ye tournament yi Rodrigo Goes ne papa e ba bisia Real Madrid for no maka say me catch a week or two say me say 2 weeks say me catch say ya point on e tournament na pe meeting because so about Rodrigo Goes in the future. Clearly, Pape, who could be somebody to say, boy, in the future, I mean, that is so obvious to say, coach him feel you. And now, person coach this sounds so convinced so much, I don't know bench. I mean, that is so obvious. And now, say, yeah, Bobo, what do you, Nancy, when you're born, be no problem. When you're born, be wait here, we understand. Now, Madrid, I have 5 substitutions. Rodrigo Goes 1 minute. Eda Militao bebobi. Luka Modric bebobi. Lucas Vasquez bebobi. Dani Carvajal bebobi. Brahim Diaz 5 substitutions. So we now bebobi. Rodrigo Goes and Sanswabo. What do you need again? Young cast men for French will be answer when say Akui coach in a pound money bobo nibi. It is Arsenal a deal who say a Liverpool deal. The guy needs to move on. Me, someone in my stance about Rodrigo Goes. Only born in but I say, Mama Nabrusu, basically, but let me see. He's a very good player, but the kind of attention, one can say, created the man who recent times. I think it is not positive for a team building. And you cry. But anyway, you ever meeting the baby piano, you want some edible. When him some could be Hakimi say, I then I free Real Madrid. Boy, I will be pa, Kaunojina, Real Madrid right back one, Kobe, Juma Yepa. And I'll say, another year, I better know Yano, young Kobe sa Real Madrid for they take your decision. And now, one moment they call it's on a day. Jabi David. Untimin can want some. What I say, Jabi Alonso say, Omo nim the other say somewhere o metimi asan so aba back to normal. On be say Vinicius Junior any Kylian Mbappe who omo performance ne saying and also onka individual performance or ka na question be crowd ha obeka about the entire team onka individual performance that what I say. Nimom the wetimi aka about the entire team they say if they keep on making repetitive mistakes they will not progress. It's mistakes are where you are correct. So no, and no one of us so I did send your own calling him. And no Miss Harden Rodrigo, one man boy, coach. Ade, Eddie Bonenko. And I'll say it was a tactical decision. Now, a few said, give me a game, no Juno. Now, sa obey here different players or park and also. It's a tactical decision. Only Rodrigo Goes the team master will be a tactical decision to decide is on my boy and so and will be. And I'm you, coach. Bye. What's that? Tactical decision. He says, Marco Bobby. Obi San say 100 for new signings. And I'll say, oh no, he's always open to improving his team. Into the idea in this transfer market, they say, acquiring bank and a Madrid for the first way improve team. And this is a directional or person oko. Ojitum said the presence of Real Madrid na bad, but want to make us say it was a total collapse, sir. What I say, but obey ye me bebre. I'm a Madrid born up as obono, and so it's me flow ye pa. Well, Vitinha say now was so much goes ni bebre. A very unfortunate to say, Umintimia shall goes ni bebre. As Vitinha, dear crowd. Yeah, YouTube we said, yeah, man, quick, Adia, never see a shebibri and a young shebibri, unfortunate. When he married, never wash a four, who goes to say we shebibri. I say was Anna pass, on your opportunity now, all Bobo now look Modric to Gina Parker, so Bobo Sunset, the idol. Hey, look, Modric, it was a great opportunity, and so at the man, Manchester City, any come for agree a figure for a brand for Maximo Perroni, Manchester City, for Kodam Kofani free, Argentina, yeah, man, a chance, and a call as Palmas now, come say City for agree, it is City for a budget 13 million euros, and a day a free Como for City for cramping for Nibia say, Sikana would turn James McCarthy £25 million. Our form. It's as a Copama crana, Satam Namuto Copama, the amateur Chelsea 14. No more Copama said I'm Bobia, Premiership in the Mugigi. And some more sir. James McCarthy, a captain England national team, under 21, Shabu Awabui, all cotton to 25, penny funny BC David, I almost saw my game. On the Nottingham for ne by Leverkusen for so show interest niggy. Say no, yeah, trying. Say City for Benyas and Salman say 25 no Castle Begin and one on Sobegia. Liverpool for was news Morales no more year about Diego Yotano. Omugusu yes, say almost sounds so at the different plan about say on person more draw we for your my year at the paper so I feel on mobile draw. You know, penny for say Paul Keres and okay, let me see. Say Paul. And also babe sad design normally be the amount so amra na on be sad design and fama and you are now Segina Bri now on a Frank Ribery and a night so enjoy game na camera no koto bench na o hwe Luka Modric pa and Lucas Vasquez Titi Luka Modric and na race ya ho a oja or percentka or end this season very well or end the time or Madrid very well pa bad. The way the game was going, Utim said, "Nana beme bu papa." A very, very sad situation. But over anything, here's a Manchester United for a 15-year-old centre back, James Emsdon, on my phone. Manchester United for us signing on United. Yeah, so my fan if it's Southampton. If you say, "Oh, United for near break," or more Baba will be here. And now warm up no, Kylian Mbappe. Omoya one map bobo short or tie short back we bo photojournalist pa na nya sam ketwa boy no top form na Kylian Mbappe ban wo be suso no say sorry each themselves omunzo sorry we Kobe bini Kylian Mbappe a tie short ko be kas wo collapse kra nke Kylian Mbappe can adwo no be give $100,000 eh we na munze I want for committee say akwa we pa what form awama Yamo usuya mo sorry. I said no. Anyway, and I know you're somewhere else because there's a story here from Talk Sports is a Manchester United. Because a clubs in the bobo normally, especially in pre-season. Na the gifts maybe I only opponents but now the gifts about now maybe a captains now exchange any form. Sometimes it is flowers. Maybe Manchester United the Martin say penny for the so move between. Say David almost in for so be so. Na for so many also clubs and they are familiar with them. Why would they want to give them gifts? And I go for say no reason and say penny for no person cut cost. I'm say no way no boy saying Manchester say you cut cost to the state say wait. Oh, United. And now I must say estimates over 300 million and nipa 300 million a share born. Wow. Meanwhile, before the game, Kylian Mbappe echo Hakimi and then bonk once. I want him say these people guys Charlie. They are very, very good friends. I'm being told that there's going to be a meeting between Real Madrid, Florentino Perez management plus Xabi Alonso to look at the current state of Real Madrid. Matter say more signings. Plus I'm saying, in fact, what the key word they used to say major changes. I'm saying, hey, Master Montumubu. And the meetings and because so well Jordan Henderson matter say Sunderland for the master bro china bebo say Sunderland ye guswa ye top place matter say Jordan Henderson so what here say nkomo na konanim enche wono so be join Sunderland bobu ko Chelsea try finalize deal for George Petrovic say ono so enko Bournemouth na ono so enko toa so George Petrovic no ono so be ko Bournemouth say and now no dey keep am omo sanso the George Petrovic hey Chelsea 4 year deals anyway Chao no glow deal no say dem sika chawa start no say emfa na Inter Milan for say master Galatasaray for nya there best start na yem ton be bo meanwhile Jan B6 so a defender at my Inter Milan ono so no munya no mbehu say almost someone ton adwene na asesan Jan Bisek enso beto aso e wo bobo code ma se Kayari for approach o makwada Esposito say o to onye bo ni bi mo nti omra na afi omra say bia loan bi susu o wa kra nko be Michel Salgado legendary Salgado say inka onu ko nya ya nko be san ko hwe Barcelona wo Club World Cup and so the last time epic clubs be ko Club World Cup no na Barcelona eni jabi ebo Europa si we club na mo so mutifie ana ma no yo be chokro na Club World Cup no o say we amu huru Madrid mu babi Sagado so mo amu huru Madrid mo babi the last time ana ye pre anko form ebo Club World Cup na mo bo Europa o say mo babi aya she Madrid mano chokro na Madrid for or say it wasn't invitational tournament and you merited into then am we yanka mo betimi aba Club World Cup be well most American newspaper about or say a very bland Real Madrid just say Madrid fan koye na marker for brutal and a very hard goodbye to Luka Modric and a marker for Eddie Abom front page. So right, Carlo Ancelotti story and now the bro say just sa ne beba says Carlo Ancelotti suspended. In fact, he's been sentenced for 1 year, which he can carry on his normal duties. Do AS newspaper say a blow to learn. And a AS newspaper and so a day Abatu television and so come into again it's regard to him say AS and Madrid for newspapers result on a bomb pop come one pa which was in the story but our whole story some but so anything anyway, let's me sound so baby, but me can different stories to them.